I myself, I didn't do any research. I was at a hospital, Methodist Hospital in New York, and the social worker is the one that suggested, well, I'm sorry, didn't even suggest, it was pretty much I had to, because they're not a detox center. So it's, you know, they had to get me out as soon as they could. And the first thing she came across, I guess, was the first opening was for Sovereign. I was getting out of control with my drinking. It turned into 24/7, and just one morning, I mean, not one morning, but it was a Monday that I woke up and I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired, I guess, you know? Because what could possibly come after drinking 24/7? Can't get any worse than that, could it? Well, like I said, I didn't know anything of Sovereign. I didn't really have a choice, but I'm glad that it worked out the way it did. You come away with more knowledge of your addiction, the hows and whys, and how it works out. I feel as though I got a better bag of tools, so to say, from Sovereign compared to the other rehab that I went to. I'm not knocking the other rehab that I went to. Right. They did a pretty good job. You didn't get a lot of one-on-one sessions. It was more group. But I can't knock it, but I think Sovereign did a better job. I'm in Florida. Well, of course, I was nervous at first, you know. I was in very bad shape, so I really can't even tell you what thoughts were going through my mind at the time, because I'm guessing that I was very nervous and maybe even scared. I have to say that you maybe even surpassed what I was expecting. The reason being was because I was thinking it was just going to be like a run-of-the-mill, part of the herd. Just give him clean time, let him clean himself up, and throw him out to the new world. I mean, throw him out to the world, you know. But actually, it was bigger and better than that. It was fine. It needed everything that I needed. Good meals, place to sleep. Obviously, you know, it met everything that I was expecting. Absolutely wonderful. Informative. You know, it was a little tough at first because my comprehension wasn't as good as it is now. Because the longer I'm here, the better I feel, the more the fog lifts, you know. I have to, if you did like the 1 to 10 scale, I'd have to give it a big fat 9, because it exceeded my expectations, because I happen to compare it to the other rehab. I can't help that. And it's, I love the groups. Anytime that we did any kind of meditation, I mean, for obvious reasons, that was my favorite. Learning about my addiction and how the brain works. They go into some pretty good detail to let you know. I didn't know about it being an allergy. I didn't know about it being an actual sickness, a disease. Yeah. I was very much on the fence about that until, I mean, initially I was on the fence about this being an actual sickness, but now, because I've gone through the groups and learned that it actually is. I mean, I have a disease. On good days, which are days with groups. Typical day is I'm up early because I have meds in the morning. A little bit of downtime, I try to catch up on my sports from the night before on ESPN. Then I have breakfast, you know, then we start groups. The groups help the day go by, but not only does it help the day go by, but you're picking up things. You're learning things. You get an itinerary for the week, and it tells you what groups you're going to have. So I have an idea what I'm going to go through the course of the day, and I bring a notebook. I do the best I can, and I enjoy the groups. There's 2 groups in the morning.
Okay.
At Amberwood, and then there's lunch, and the food's fine. I have to admit, you know, you get what you need to get through the day. That's for sure. And then you had 3 groups in the afternoon and 2 in the morning. At Amberwood you have 2 and 2. They're longer and they go into a little bit more depth. Okay. Whatever the subject is, you know, whether it's CBT, DBT, MRT, and then of course there's always my favorite, meditation. What it's done to me, how it turned me around, you know. I mean, I've been there for 61 days today.
Really?
And that's, I'm a new man. I came in here in bad shape. I had no social life. I had my family and everything else I put on the back burner. The only thing I was concerned about was when I'm going to get my next drink. And now I'm done. I'm clean. I'm ready. You know, I got a lot out of Sovereign. The first thing that came to my mind when you said it was my therapist, Tammy. I told her initially, I need your help. You know, and I was scared.
Sure.
And everything worked out. I'd have to say Tammy first. She's the first thing that popped into my mind. Then after that, I would just have to say the whole staff, even the techs. Everybody kind of like, they must have noticed something because I've been getting a lot of compliments. Do it.
Why?
Do it. Come. Because it's, compared it to my other rehab, you know, this is head and shoulders above. And once again, I'm not knocking.
Right.
You know, they did a good job there. They gave me all the right tools, what I thought at that time. But Sovereign is just that much better. You know, it's a rehab facility. It's not a summer camp. You know, if you're serious about your rehab, you come to Sovereign.